Hello, family, friends, saints, and ain'ts. It is Thursday. It's July 25th, and I am humbled and honored to be on this planet one more day. Thank you, Lord. Um, I'm really grateful to all of you who have been sending your prayers and condolences. Um, for the passing of my dad. And yeah, I really appreciate you. Let's see, today, the 25th, is National Carousel Day. Who knew? I'm outside. It's thundering. It's starting to rain, but there's no lightning yet. So maybe, this will recording will be broadcast it without me having to get up and run inside. We'll see. It's National Carousel Day, believe it or not. It is Thread the Needle Day. Just some interesting things about July 25th. It's National Hot Fudge Sundae Day. Now, I'm dairy free. I've been dairy free for about 3 years. But yeah, if you're into fudge sundaes, it's National Fudge Sundae Day. It's also Wine and Cheese Day. Like I said, dairy free. And recently, I gave up wine. And I love red wine, but I gave it up for a number of reasons. Hey, Regina, how are you? One of the reasons I think I gave up wine is just it's so hard, I think, for someone who um, w- needs to give up alcohol. I don't feel like, I know I wasn't in that area, struggling with alcohol, but a lot of people do. And I'm coming alongside all of those people who are dry, who are not drinking alcohol anymore, because this society is very alcohol driven. I just noticed people feel uncomfortable sometimes in certain settings when you're not drinking. And so I'm a Conrad, I'm in support of everyone that's not drinking. I don't think that that's something that I need to do. And there's actually some medical benefits, they say, to having a glass of red wine or whatever, but I don't feel like I have to have it, and it's just something that the Lord is telling me that, you know yeah, just put it aside. So I am. Hey, Miss Sheila, how are you, my friend? Yeah, as long as you're not overdoing it, you can have your hot fudge sundae when you want, right? It's also, on a more serious note, it's Hire a Veterans Day. If there's something, a job that you have, if you're an employer and you can hire a veteran, hey, today, July 25th, is Hire a Veterans Day. The month of July is UV safety. It's a good time to practice or talk about protecting your skin, your body from sun rays. Now, we need that vitamin D. Some of you aren't even getting any. So we need to go outside, but you can wear hats. You can put on sunscreen if you're going to be exposed too much, or if you are susceptible to exposure, then make sure you're protecting yourself. And then on the 28th, it's Hepatitis Day. The 28th of July is Hepatitis Day. So that's coming up. And what hepatitis is, just a very general definition of it, is inflammation of the liver. There's different A, B, C, D. So there's all these different types of hepatitis, but the day that is set aside to um, emphasize the protection of your liver is July 28th. And that, besides COVID, is the number one virus. And it can also lead to liver cancer. So, yeah, if you'd like, look it up more things about Hepatitis Day, July 28th. Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something I talked about a couple of weeks ago, which was eating the rainbow. I got quite a bit of feedback from that. And I just wanted to continue the conversation a little bit because when I talked about eating the rainbow, we were talking about eating 20 to 30 fruits and vegetables a day. And I know a lot of you are like, what in the world? I don't even like vegetables. I don't like fruits or whatever. Or there's only one or two that I really like. Oh, it's coming down now. So hopefully you can hear me in the rain. I love rain and I'm protected from it here, but hopefully it's not too loud. 20 to 30. Here's the thing. First of all, even if you don't like fruits and vegetables, there's a lot of things that we may not necessarily like at first, but we can learn to do better. Instead of just feeling like whether it's food or whether it's your personality, whether it's your habits, that's just me. I like what I like. If I'm not eating such and such, then I'm not. My life is not fulfilled. I'm not having a good life. I'm not having a fun life if I can't eat what the heck I want. I'm asking you to challenge your thinking. No, in a week. Did I say I didn't? If I said 20 to 30 a day, that's not what I meant. 20 to 30 in a week. And even 20 to 30 in a week, even for me, that's a lot. Like 20 is about, I'm pretty close to, and I'm all plant-based. So that's basically my diet. Plants and legumes is my diet. And even it's hard to even for me not eat the same things over and over. So eating the rainbow is about having a variety of fruits and vegetables. And it's a variety if it's different colors, oranges and purples and blues and reds and greens. Not just having a diet. You look at your own plate and see if it's all beige and brown. You're eating meat and you're eating rice, or you're eating potatoes, and that's it. So challenge yourself. But here's the deal. This is what I want you to, and I want you to consider, is little by little eliminating things that may not be good for you. You had some rainbow fruits and vegetables. You love your salads. I want to talk about that. I'm glad you mentioned that because I want to just mention a little bit about that as well. Little by little, you cannot go from not eating vegetables on a regular basis to having 8, 9 fruits and vegetables a day because your gut will not be happy about it. If it's not used to having that much fiber, it may be disruptive, like you have a fit. So what you have to do is just do a little bit at a time and think of different ways that you can introduce it, like the air fryer that I talked about a couple of weeks ago. If you didn't see that, Eat the Rainbow, the part 1, go back to 2 weeks ago and check out the part 1 because I went into a little bit more detail, and it's not real long. It's just 10 minutes, just like this one. This recording is going to be. I keep it nice and short, but try to add a little at a time, and then like for a couple weeks maybe you add one thing, and then add a second thing. So we're not saying do it all at once, because that's not going to work for most of you. It's not going to work for your body. It's not going to work for your mindset. And it's the same with eliminating things. Like if you right now put 4 packs of sugar in your coffee, see if you can do 3 or even 3.5. Like start reducing sugar a little bit at a time. Or if you're consuming 5,000 calories of food a day, see if you can go to 4,500. Like if you're like, eliminate one of those snacks. If you're only drinking a glass of water a day, see if you can drink 2 glasses of water. Okay, so that's really the message that I want to share with you today, is to give yourself grace and try adding a little of a healthier option and try decreasing a little of a less healthier option. Now, some of you, this is what I wanted to talk about, Regina, with the fruits and vegetables. Some of you, and not you, I'm saying, but just because you're eating a salad doesn't make it healthy. Like some of you, like the amount of ranch dressing that you're putting on the salad, my God, can you try to cut back on the ranch dressing on the salad? Just as an example, just cut back less. See if you can maybe put your ranch dressing on the side and dip your lettuce into the dressing. Or just if you're going at it with the ranch dressing, try to measure it and see if you can go 3 tablespoons, then 2 tablespoons, maybe even 1 tablespoon, or go to a healthier dressing like a balsamic vinegar. But the main thing that I'm trying to share with you today is take baby steps. Baby steps. Yes, eat the rainbow. I don't like the rainbow. You don't know. A lot of it you haven't even tried, or you haven't tried it different ways. Maybe you boil the heck out of everything and you put a lot of butter on it. I want you to try, uh, like I said, frying it in the air fryer or baking it in the oven at a high temperature, maybe with a little olive oil and a little no salt seasoning. Maybe just a little bit of salt, less salt too. See if you can go with less salt. Okay? So that's my challenge for you. Just cut back on the things that aren't as good for you just a little bit and increase the things that are good for you just a little bit. One other thing that came out today in a conversation, just because something is vegan, and I say it all the time because I am plant-based. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat meat. I don't even eat seafood. So my diet consists of plant-based. I'm not encouraging you to be vegan. I'm not encouraging you to not eat meat, but I'm asking you to consider eating less meat, to consider eating more vegetables. You understand? Does that make sense? And let me tell you that just because you could be vegan and be very unhealthy, because sugar and salt are not eliminated from a vegan diet. So, I mean, I think it was marshmallows a couple weeks ago in Walmart, and it had big word vegan written on it. All marshmallow is a bunch of sugar, you know? And so keep that in mind too. Listen, I love you. I care about you. I know we can do better. And I know, like, it's hard for me to see so many of us so sick in our bodies. Some of it we can't help, some of it we can't, but a lot of it we can. We can do better and we will feel better and have more energy, right? And so I have a heart and a compassion for seeing you feel better, have more energy, not have all of the sicknesses and the diseases that we have and that we're dying from. And so that's why I say what I say. You, Regina, you like broccoli, carrots, celery. So that's green, orange, green, cucumbers, green, cherry plum, that's red, just a fruit grapes, that's 6 oranges, that's orange. You like Italian dressing, and you don't drown your salad. So you're doing better. Okay, so great. So now I want you to consider what else in that rainbow you can add. See if you can maybe consider adding some red pepper, orange pepper, green pepper. See what else you can play around with and add. Some cabbage, some red cabbage, maybe. Um, so yeah, and let me know how you do with that. Let's see. Okay, you're welcome, Miss Sheila. You'll accept the challenge and strive to eat 6 fruits and vegetables a day. Yes, now you can because you're already eating fruits and vegetables. Somebody that's not, maybe if they tried to go from 0 to 6, their gut wouldn't handle it. And also, if you need gut health, I have really good supplements that will help you with your gut health. So see me. Make sure you message me about that. And if you're not already, I appreciate if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. All the things. Um, yeah, love you. Nothing you can do about it. Bye for now. I'm gonna get out of this rain. It's really coming down.